Vengo con dolor por el secuestro de dos héroes que tenemos.
As she was sworn in, Delcy Rodriguez condemned the American operation that brought her here, calling it illegitimate. This may be a new presidency, but Rodriguez is very much aligned with Venezuela's old government, and pretty much everything in her history suggests she's no pushover.
So she's a very passionate, fiery woman. I'm not sure I've ever met anyone who is a more true believer in the socialist cause than Delcy Rodriguez.
Ben Rosewell was Canadian ambassador to Venezuela from 2014 to 2017. He remembers Rodriguez, then foreign minister, summoning dozens of ambassadors to lecture them on socialism.
She proceeded to just go on this rant for something like an hour. I think it just took forever. She was confrontational to everyone, to all of her fellow Latin American ambassadors, all of the African ambassadors. She treated everyone with sort of equal disdain, that you guys haven't seen the light of the one true path.
Nuestro comandante eterno.
Rodriguez comes from a family of revolutionaries. Her father was a socialist leader who died in jail. Her brother is the head of the National Assembly. She is a lawyer, educated in Britain and France. She joined the Chavez government in the early 2000s. Under Maduro, she became increasingly powerful. Foreign minister, oil minister, rumored successor.
She is a hardline, true believer. And that's what makes it hard to believe that she could be Trump's agent, that she will simply comply with Trump's dictates.
UBC's Max Cameron has studied Latin American politics for more than 3 decades.
I think that there's going to be a complicated game of chicken that's going to be played between Delcy Rodriguez and Marco Rubio and Donald Trump. And where that goes is incredibly uncertain. It's incredibly difficult to predict.
Consider what's happened so far. First, Trump says the U.S. will run Venezuela.
She had a long conversation with Marco, and she said, we'll do whatever you need. I think she was quite gracious, but she really doesn't have a choice.
Si hay algo que el pueblo venezolano y que este país tiene muy claro.
Rodriguez fires back, saying Venezuela will never be a colony of any empire. Then Trump tells The Atlantic magazine if she doesn't do what's right, she's going to pay a very big price, probably bigger than Maduro. And Rodriguez softens, saying in a post, "We invite the U.S. government to collaborate with us on an agenda of cooperation."
My sense is that he exposed her and that she has tried to push back to make it appear less like there is actually collusion going on. But I suspect that collusion is precisely what's at the heart of this.
Cameron suggests the U.S. doesn't really want to invade Venezuela.
They're going to hold the threat of invasion like a sword of Damocles over the Venezuelan government, but they're going to try to use that to force the Venezuelan government to comply with their wishes, which is going to mean things like giving access to oil.
And that could work for Rodriguez, too, says Rosewell.
So as long as people close to Trump are getting paid off, then Delcy Rodriguez and her coterie can remain in power. And that would be, I think, about the worst possible outcome for the people of Venezuela.
En nombre de todos los venezolanos.
The one outcome that seems clear hours into Venezuela's new presidency, its new relationship with Washington, more volatility, more uncertainty, and so much at stake.